Hey everybody, today I'm going to offer up self-care in 5 easy steps. I've heard from many members of our community that the cost of prescription medication is a growing area of concern. I know many of us rely on medications that we have to take daily, and insurance companies are wanting to pay less, and I know the cost of medications are going up. And recently, I have even personally left a medication at the pharmacy until I can find another way to get it covered for cheaper or some kind of discount that I could get. And that is why I have decided to partner with CanadaPharmacy.com, because their whole goal is to offer quality and safe medications at an affordable price. And if you haven't heard of them before, they're one of Canada's largest mail order pharmacies that sells to US residents. So all you really need is a prescription from the US and access to the internet, which we all have because you're watching me on YouTube right now. And the first self-care tip: see your doctors, see your professionals. I've heard from many of you that we get scared to reach out, or we took a break and now we're having a hard time getting back into the swing of things. Or I know I'm due to see my OB or my GP for a physical and I just keep putting it off. I encourage you, this is your reminder. Call, make an appointment, see your healthcare professionals. We know across the board, whether it's a mental health issue, whether it's a physical ailment, anything like that, the sooner we find out about it, the better off we are. And I promise, I know there are professionals out there who aren't great at their jobs, but most of us are. We get into what we do because we want to help people. So if you're struggling, if you're feeling at the end of your rope, if you're feeling sick, if you're feeling dizzy, if you're having any kind of weird ailments that you don't know where they're coming from, this is your alarm to let you know to call and make an appointment. I promise it's not as scary as we think it's gonna be. So reach out, know that you're not alone, and help is just one call away. And my second self-care tip is exercise. I know many of us don't like to exercise. I know that it can be really uncomfortable, or some of us aren't able, but do whatever exercise you can do where you're at. Remember I did that collaboration video with Nikki Philippi where she said that I'm doing what I can because of where I'm at now? I think that is such an important message. If you haven't watched that video, I'll link it in the description. Check it out. But I think it's really important for us to get some kind of physical exercise every day. I was just at this conference for those who struggle with chronic illness, and a lot of the MS patients said that swimming was the only thing that actually gave them more energy. So know that you can try different things, you can do different things. It doesn't have to be exercise in a gym. I don't like a gym, but find something that works for you and try to do it at least 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. My third self-care tip, and something that I'm personally really working on, is saying no more. It's hard, I know. It's so easy to say yes, but then it ends up hurting us on the other side when we're doing it, when we're maxed out or we're double booked. Assess things. Take a breath. Think of how your days are going. Think if you need a break. Maybe you've been traveling a lot and you need some self-care days. Make time for that and know that it's okay to say no. It's completely okay to say, oh, I'm just too busy that day, I can't. I give you full permission and I encourage you to do it more when you need to. And the fourth is sleep. And I put it as number 4 because some of the other things will need to happen in order for our sleep to get in sync. I would encourage you to try to go to sleep and get up at around the same time each day. And I know it sucks. Sometimes we have to work late, or we want to sleep in. I like to sleep in. But if we keep our body in a regular schedule, we're creatures of habit and our body is super adaptable. And so if we keep that schedule, you will get tired and fall asleep quickly at that time, because it's like, oh, 10:30, 11, that's when we go to sleep. And oh, 8 a.m., that's when we wake up. It'll start feeling that and getting in that rhythm. And the sooner we do, actually, the better we start to feel. And the fifth and final self-care tip is take your medications. I've heard from a lot of you that you have unwanted side effects, or you don't feel like it's doing anything, or you just don't want to be on medication anymore, and you've decided to go off without telling your physician. I cannot tell you enough how important it is that we talk to our doctors, talk to our whole treatment team preferably, before we make any changes to our medication regimen. And the reason for that is because withdrawal is a real and dangerous thing. Also, if you are taking your medication regularly, it's really important that we try to take it at the same time each and every day. Because in order for a medication to really show us what it can do, if it can help us or not, it's important for the blood levels to get to a steady state. That's why a lot of doctors will have you like download an app, put it in your phone, and set an alarm to make sure that you're taking it roughly at the same time, because only then will we know if that medication is really benefiting you. So please talk to your doctor and treatment team before you make any changes to your medications. And like I said at the beginning of this video, it's brought to you by CanadaPharmacy.com, and they are a fully licensed and accredited online mail order pharmacy, and they have been filling prescriptions for over 15 years. And they also have over-the-counter medications and even pet medications. Pretty cool. So click the link below and use the coupon code Kati25 for $25 off your first order. Please let us know in the comments what you do for your self-care. These are only 5 tips, and I tell you, I could talk forever about these. I could probably come up with 100 maybe. So let us know in the comments, and click here to subscribe because I put out videos twice a week and you don't want to miss them. And I will see you all next time. Bye!